Start recording. Virtue's Last Reward, Part 2. Haha. I say that now for future me. If I look back going, wait, which of these recordings that are just named after the date and time I hit start record is, you know, that one? VeggieTales, my childhood, I'm Canadian. I should say a North American, very, Western culture thing. So yeah, imagine it's in, Canada as well. Alright, let me... We capping? Yo, we capping? Huh? Yeah. Don't care. Oh, VeggieTales is wonderful. It's like over the last year that I started coming back to it. And watching some stuff. And earlier today I was watching a video on the downfall of VeggieTales. Didn't finish it, but it's very sad. We didn't have them here, but I'm aware of it. Oh, Australia is missing out. VeggieTales was fucking amazing. Yeah, the Saber Spark video. I started watching that. I've never seen any of this stuff before, but the topic was interesting to me. When I heard that a Christian show about talking vegetables was fantastic, I literally thought that was a joke. Cyclone, it is not a joke. It is one of the first CG animated shows ever. I think it's the first CG animated VHS show. And legitimately, it's really funny. It's like wholesome and something that anyone can enjoy watching. Even if you're not Christian. Like, there is a lot of really good humor. It's just goofy and fun. It's really comfy. Oh, no, don't. Stop that. Stop that. Come back. Go away. Go away. Don't watch VeggieTales in the house, though, or in the city? What do you mean? Either way, that's enough talk of Larry Boy and vegetables. Oh, the reboot. Oh, the reboot. Oh, no. All right, the reboot. It's actually kind of weird because I grew up Catholic and kind of drifted away from it. I went to America. It's kind of weird experiencing actual Christian/Catholics. Yeah, Rosa, that's the very fun thing, quote unquote fun about Christianity, is that there are millions and millions of people who say that they're Christian, but really are not. And like really don't display what it actually is. So a lot of people will have this idea of, oh, Christians are stuck up losers and they're all like, they're all schmucks who don't have any fun. Then it's like, okay, one of the Catholic guys I know who's like a super devout Catholic is also the guy who constantly makes cum jokes. The guy who named his kid Chad after the meme. Like, my God. It's interesting. You don't have to be like stuck up, boring, and snooty or lame to be Christian. I think it's a really bad stereotype that's gone around because of bad people who say they're Christian. But that's besides the point. Right now, we're not Christian. Well, I mean, I am, but we're escaping. Grew up Presbyterian, now I'm pagan. VeggieTales still my jam. Yeah, even then, like, see, even to a pagan, VeggieTales is like fucking great. I fucking love VeggieTales, dude. All right. Where were we? All right, so last time we finished this escape room, I got the code, the extra code to get the bonus shit, and because I didn't put it in first, I lost out on it. So one thing I actually do want to check real quick, if I go to Flow and I come to this escape room, VeggieTales transcends religion. It honestly does. It really does. Can I, like, come to... How do I... Yes. Oh, absolutely hard. Absolutely, we're hard here. Okay, can I, like, put the code in early? Oh, shit, do I even remember the code? Shit. Oh, will it want me to do the whole puzzle again? Oh, fuck. Do I still have the same Ooh, yeah, I sort of do. So the numbers were 6198 on... Yeah, because I remember what I did was I had to just brute force this. I knew the numbers were 619 and 8. That was it. Yeah, I like this one. This one is really neat. This one, the fucking scratch off poster I loved. Oh, so you can't brute force this. Okay, well, guess I'll do that some other time. That sucks. I'd really like to get the bonus thing there, but whatever. That's what I meant. Growing up is kind of a big thing in my life that kind of just faded out of existence with barely anybody aside from school kind of practice, but going over there, it's actually weird meeting people who were devout and still kind of led our kind of lives. Don't know how to really phrase it. I mean, I get it. I get the idea. I was kind of the same. I grew up Christian. I sort of had like a in then back, or out then back in with it when I started to realize, oh, okay, it's not just boring moms and like weirdos. There's real people. They exist, and they're nice. And there's actual like good shit behind it. We made our way down the hallway and at the end waiting for us. King! Why is his hat so like low resolution? I don't remember it looking that weird. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, looks like the gang's all... Oh, wait, hold on. How's that voice again? Just sign the damn petition. Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room and it left.
Why are you so quiet? Why are you so very quiet? Because the Ghastly Gibbous was out in 2011 or something. I made the same joke, but it still works. All right. Hopefully they get a little louder.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Oh, right. Don't move. Okay, I guess this is where Solid Snake is right now. Oh, because she opened the map. I get it. That's funny, Cyclone. I could kill you. Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them went back here.
That's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
Get used to the unskippable map animation. You'll be seeing it a lot. Japan culture shock experiencing Christians that didn't feel like a monolith like Catholics did here. Yeah, exactly. That's sort of, I think that's true for most religions, is that like, you know, the different locations and different countries and cultures are very different on how they handle, just how they handle themselves around their religions and around just how they handle themselves. But yeah, I totally get what you mean. We found ours, crew quarters. Specifically America, though, I really liked it. Well, yeah, it's America, and we're the best.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
Why are you so quiet? I might... Hold on. I'm gonna save and go to the main menu. Because I want to turn up voice volume. Even the Jewish community has around too. No, absolutely. Like, the handful of Jewish people I know, like, are really friendly and really nice. Really, like, huge social butterflies.
Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious?
My church was super chill and mostly just remembered to be nice people, and God will always be there to help you through the tough times and loves you. That's definitely one of like the core components. So yeah, that's kind of what a lot of churches are like. They're kind of just like, okay, come together, let's feel nice for a day. I don't necessarily agree that's what a church should be, but I totally understand why people do that. Isn't that obvious? They were so on-monolithic. Huh. Okay. Let's see if that's any better.
No.
No. Oh, okay. Nah, I got you, Destiny.
There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
What?
Just a bunch of old ladies and me and my siblings. Yeah. Best kind. I'll just say I kind of miss that aspect. Maybe that's why I drifted to online communities. No, I get that. An IRL community for me never existed. I mean, same for me, honestly. Like, obviously, I'm in America, but, you know, America's a big place. There's a lot of different areas like that, so I also have IRL friends and like an IRL community, but it's mostly just like 5 or 6 of us. Still in Sunday school like 16 because there are no other kids. Yeah, oh, that's the best. Was there, just kind of vanished. Yeah, it's very similar for me. My IRL friend group has shrunken down an awful lot. But in the place of that, I get an online friend group and online people to talk to. Got to color and shit? Oh, hell yeah.
This is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Mr. Color!
Are these chromatic doors?
What?
Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? Speaking of coloring. Yeah, won't budge. Ugh, I can't just punch it open. What the fuck?
And just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Clover, why are you in Pebbles from, like a cosplay of Pebbles from the Flintstones? You gonna take bets now who Zero is? You know what? I'm definitely not sure yet.
No,
We'll
I'm
see.
fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time left. Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes?
For fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
And 6 minutes?
Yeah, looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about
Yeah.
you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Huh?
No.
Was it something about supplementary rules?
That is highly specific work. Go with my gut feeling and say it's Luna.
Because we found a
I can
note
see that.
just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Here are a few more rules for you. Once you open a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. Cracked doors are like that too. Once you open them, even a carrot stop you from going in and out. Any color bracelet can go through them and as many people as you like. But you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through to the puzzle beyond, it won't let you go back until you solve the puzzle. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this?
Oh, who's the giant robot? It's just K. He's K. Don't worry about it.
The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
I have to listen to the guy who has me captive? No, I'm gonna sit here.
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Jeez. Fujiwari, excuse me.
Asshole.
Tell Dio what for.
Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well,
Damn,
what's it
Professor
going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
All right, fine. I'm going.
Yeah, Dio's just a really edgy kind of guy. Don't know why. Oh, okay. Yep. Dio! Dio! Fuck you, Dio.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Why are you dressed like Pebbles from the Flintstones? Clover, what is this getup? Everyone else I can be like, okay, that's a character thing. We've seen you before. Why are you dressed like Pebbles? What the fuck? What is wrong with you?
Just as the note said, we had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
She take her strut? No, she started like this. In the last game, or you might remember, she was in like really comfy things. She had like her hair going out to the sides and like pigtails, I think. And now it's just this. I don't exactly know where I lie in the religious spectrum. I'd like to believe that some sort of higher being does exist. I just don't celebrate holidays like Christmas. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I sorry if I'm being pushed, if bringing up religion is making things like thinky for you. Christmas is great though. Always celebrate Christmas. Does Zero have a fetish for pebbles? Did Zero do this? Yeah, Zero dressed up Clover like this, and Clover is just yet to notice. She doesn't look down.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Oh, we can look at the rooms. Oh, titties.
Hey, look, Grandpa.
The little child's like, hey, everyone, look, titties.
They got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
But Grandpa, oh, Fujiwari, no.
This one's pretty hot.
Oh, no.
I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
No, Grandpa.
Agreed.
No, Quark, child, don't.
I sure would like to take it home with me.
Sure, I'd like to jerk off to this right now in front of all of you.
Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that.
Unfortunately, I can't get hard right now. I haven't had my Viagra.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, hold on. Grandpa. Everyone's being a bad influence on this poor child. Professor Oak, no. Since when are they buddies? Or have they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the nonary game, and Quark was calling Tamioji Grandpa. Maybe they're even... maybe Mr. Fujiwari was his grandpa because they were calling him Grandpa. No, Mr. Fujiwari can't jack off to 14-year-olds. Suddenly, the employee breaks in. I like your gumption. Alice and Clover seem to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy.
I like that Sigma is just standing in here with these two observing this, and they don't really care.
I can't wait to get out of here and back to my grandpa videos.
Anyways, let's go back to complaining about Clover's stripper getup, not to mention Alice's lack of shirt. Yeah, you know what? Same. God damn it, how dare they be sluts? Cover that up. God damn, put a shirt on, both of you. SWAT team suddenly breaks in to arrest Professor Oak.
You mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Oh my god, why does he know where they are?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
So where are the devices on his head? I don't know, probably big pillows to stop him from bonking his head. Like you know how they put bicycle helmets on the mentally challenged? Probably something like that. Was Tenmyoji the Chad all along? Possibly, and title for episode 2. Honestly, yeah, maybe Fujiwari was the Chad this entire time. Except for the fact that, you know, he brought his grandson into it. Oh yeah, now it's this thing.
Oh, you're finally. You were taking so long.
Ah,
I don't want to listen. I don't want to listen to
yawning?
this thing.
Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Hey, my temper's got a hair trigger, so I'd watch. Otherwise, what?
Forget it.
Rabbit puns.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
How do we get more battle points? You go to the battle arena and battle your Pokemon, win fights. I like this scene though because I'm half expecting we'll come back to this exact same angle, but like 1 or 2 characters will be missing. and that's gonna be like, oh, these characters are missing, but we have to come back here. This seems like a modular scene where they're like, okay, we can pluck out these characters at any point. Well, firstly, you gotta kill all 4 survivors. Huh? Ah, blood points. I get it. Dead by Daylight. Firstly, you have to be an absolute monster killer. Gonna need some heavy duty boots. We go into the AB rooms, right? Look. We've got some keys for them right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
Does it matter?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
It's almost like you were in those rooms in a specific order to begin with.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Die.
Play a game, just like it says on the door. You play the...
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what's ambidex supposed to mean anyway?
He did the thinking emoji. Funny! Kill it.
I would guess it's short for
Oh, wait, no, him.
ambidextrous.
Fuck it, there's an emote. There's an emote to be had in the future. Thinking K. Think K. Thinking with a capital K. There we go.
Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands, instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
Oh, that... I have never heard anyone ever use it in that context or definition, so K, the fact you bring that up means it is highly specifically true. It's a game of betrayal, then.
Well, yes, I guess you could do it that way.
Then what's the nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada.
Thank you, big robot.
The nonary game is a game where you try to open the number 9. The ambidex game is just a mini. Makes sense?
Okay.
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Yeah, that's also not wrong.
Is it? Or is... What do you
Shut up.
You arrogant little bastard.
I'm okay hearing that line, because that's true. Shut up.
Well, that's just how I am.
Used to it, now could I have you all move to the baby room, please? I'll give you more specific once everyone's inside. They'll probably easier to understand that way. Okay. Deal, you're right, I'm dumb and I followed the previous game's logic better. Yeah, this one's being a little confusing. Kay, Quark, and myself gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Fujiwari. Then we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which room, but Fi and I found ourselves... Fi or Fi, I don't remember. Fo or Fom. And I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. And it didn't open. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. Think we should head into...
Why are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
She's still making fun of the fact it's like, why are you asking me if you should open a door? Just open a door. And but he's still doing it. Okay.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Okay.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite ambidex. Are you ambidex left? And do you vote ambidex for the meaning of both hands or ambidex for the meaning of duplicitous? Cast your vote now. What? This game's got a time limit too? Voting is a myth, Keikona. Damn, really be that way?
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one here.
What are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
What? Yeah, right. Okay. It's the same room. Sure is.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Because it is. Yeah. Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Ah, that screen. Yeah. Looks like there's something on it. The ambidex game will now begin. To enter your vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered your vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period is finished. Okay.
Shit!
Shit, it did what I said. Time to vote who gets to die? It might be.
What the hell are you doing, you idiot?
You're playing the game. What? Just press the start button.
Did you even read what it said?
Yes.
Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Yes, that's what everyone else is doing. Russian roulette coin flip? Probably. Oh, really?
Yes, really.
What was I just... What would you have rather done, bitch? ... followed by another ...
Hey! Looks like
AB
that's
gate.
the door to the AB room, silly.
Don't speak. Don't speak.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
Don't speak.
Now, let's get this party started!
You're trying to do the well, I don't want to spoil Danganronpa, never
Let me
mind.
tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But
That's not really
it's
true.
not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everyone.
Dude, Battle Royale? Fuck! Video games! Woo! Woo! Yeah, sorry, Tubbs. I had to double check myself. Like, wait, well, if I talk about that, it's kind of spoilery. Well, there are games where you don't fight anything or anyone. Really?
Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano.
Boo.
Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there?
Oh no, not Zero Escape. Yes, Zero Escape.
So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess.
Now,
Boo.
I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy.
Paired up with oh, okay.
for example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door.
Play L.A. Noire Real Man's Detective game. One day.
That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing again.
And
okay.
it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent, obviously.
Shut up.
That means potassium and
Stop talking.
Well,
Stop talking.
After all, if you choose app,
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry.
Stop talking.
Just listen.
first,
Get off the
I want everybody
stage.
to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room.
Boo.
You should see A, ally, and B.
Bye,
All you
bye.
guys have to do is pick. Your BP will go up or down. It's a little complicated, and some of you.
Oh my god.
The plus
Oh
and
my
minus
god.
are from your point of view.
So we get more BP if we betray, but the other person allies. If we both betray, we get nothing. If... Okay, well... I don't care. Time to get mauled in Kingdom Rush. Yeah.
So, let's say you choose ally. You'll get 2 BP, and so will the we
Okay.
call that. Just put a smile.
I don't
Next
care.
is what you get if you choose if that happens.
Oh my god, I get
we
it.
call
Thank
that
you.
the stoop.
Somebody did that to me at school, and school was
The third choice. It's when you choose
Opposite.
betray. But you're nice, innocent this time.
You're the one who gets 3.
Okay.
We call that. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was undefined at the very last.
Stop talking.
This is when you choose.
If that happens, neither of you gets absolutely zero change in BP.
We call
Okay.
this the Y. As the game master here.
Stop talking.
You're
Would you
probably
like to
wondering
donate
about
to your
the
local
hairs,
Marines?
aren't you?
I was thinking the same thing. This is what do they call it? What's that game called? Liar's Game or something? Prisoner's Dilemma. This is the Prisoner's Dilemma, I think it's what it's called. Yeah, it's basically Prisoner's Dilemma of like, okay, you can both agree to work together and you'll both profit for it, but you'll profit more if you betray and the other person agrees. How they think this would be interesting, a talking annoying bunny? I don't know, man. The rest of it's nice, just this.
Let me remember how I told you. that
Shared
the two of
destiny,
you
yep.
all-
Two, you only get
to
one vote.
choose.
That doesn't mean you split your point.
You both get 3 points. Or, in other words, what you.
Yep, okay, makes sense. Prisoner's Dilemma, yeah, thank you.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules.
Yeah, okay.
It'll just have to wait,
Oh
I
my
guess.
god. Why does it have to wait?
Hush now.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain.
It's already been
until
10
Apodex
minutes?
Game polling
That explanation
closes.
took 10 minutes.
I've got to
Oh my God.
home, do something harebrained, and wait until bye-bye now.
Shut up. ... Furthermore. ... The rabbit's a slow talker. Yeah, clearly. Takes way too long thinking up puns. Really bad puns. Man, what are we gonna do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. No, I mean, I ripped my pants. Ugh. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
Oh, and there it is. What? Okay, here we go. 20 more minutes spent explaining the prisoner's dilemma. Vote ally. Titty lady would never betray you. Clearly. That's one vote for ally. I take that. Did this in a street law class decide to be a good person, end up getting plus 100 years in jail because everyone would betray. Jesus.
You've never heard of it?
Yeah, that would be me on the other end of that, Tubbs. When I play Prisoner's Dilemma, I only hit betray. Even if it like screws me over, I only hit betray. It's so funny. I can't get over it. It's so fucking funny.
It's a
People
thought
lose their
experiment
mind.
that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate.
Game theory. Should you betray someone in the Prisoner's Dilemma? The answer is yes. Fuck them.
Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple committed murder. He murdered his Apple wife. He is now in jail. Banana has committed several crimes, including rape, prostitution, war crimes, denying the Geneva Convention, breaking the Geneva Convention, rape again. In fact, that's why he's a banana. Got some candy out because the teacher felt bad for me, so I truly won in the end. Yeah. Applet. Banana. Ooh, banana.
You just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything.
Ooh, banana.
Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another.
They are now forced to fight each other and all the other fruits and vegetables in a battle royale to survive for fruit supremacy.
In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something.
Yeah, who'd be a telepath? Haha, that's lame. Sigma only eats the Chad fruit, the mango. Honestly, the Chad fruit's grapes. Grapes are the best fruit, and I will fight anyone on that.
So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going. Ugh, keep talking about bananas.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want.
Oh, the detective has his own voice. Nice.
We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese.
Government cheese.
You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So,
10 years to
what's it
government
gonna be?
cheese.
You gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
No, Banana's a trustworthy guy. No, he only killed 50 children that one time. So that's the prisoner's dilemma?
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
I would eat myself because they are both delicious fruits. Well, If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, I like that Sigma has immediately decided, yeah, I'm an apple kind of guy. Me, I'm an apple. I have to think about Banana, though. Can I trust Banana, my erstwhile criminal associate? I fucking love Sigma, dude. That's the best choice. The best choice is for me to spill the beans. That way I only serve one year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. So, and here's the interesting thing about the prisoner's dilemma is that without any sort of stipulation added onto it, confessing is always the best option. Confessing is always the best option for you. It's either 1 year or 10 years. If you stay silent, it's either 2 years or 15 years. Like either one of these. Let's say, okay, if you confess and he stays silent, then it's still less. If he confesses and you confess, it's still less. Either way, it is always best to do confession in this case, or to throw the other person under the bus. It's just always the best. It's the best option. It's not the nice option by any means. And like, if it was a thing of like, oh, well, he's my friend, I don't want him to suffer, and I trust that he'll stay silent, then it's like, okay, stay silent. But if it's somebody you don't care about, confess by all means. I'll have to, hold on, I actually have to see real quick. I'm gonna tab out for a second. I have to see if this game's still in the store. What was, Rose, if you're still here, what was that game called? That was basically just Prisoner's Dilemma. What was it? Splinter Steel. I'll catch you all the time, Rosa winks at you. Steeler Split, found it. I just sat down, put my headphones on, you asked me. I knew you would come when I called you. I summoned you from the void. Winks at you. Anyways, I found it. Steeler Split. I'm gonna download this real quick, and at the end, I want to see if this game's like even still alive. Because I think it's very funny. I think it's a very funny game to fuck with people. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. Then it seems like the best choice is always is going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years.
Right, but if Banana's thinking that already, then confessing is still my best option. If I don't confess, then I get even worse.
Do you get it? ... If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too.
Right, but of course that's assuming that the other person is someone you can either trust or someone you know. And that's the interesting thing. If it's someone you are personally acquainted with and have knowledge of, and especially if you have the knowledge that you're gonna see them after the case, then by all means, stay silent. But if it's not someone you know, if it's not someone you ever think you're gonna see again, if it's not someone you knew before or care about in any way, confessing's just a better option. Like, yes, it'd be nicer to stay silent, but if you legitimately can't trust them, then okay, confess. Confess. That's it. Hopefully, if you're lucky, they'll think to confess too, and then you have the same sentence. So at least that way, you're not really fucking each other over.
You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yes, I made that statement a while ago. Yeah, they are pretty much the same thing. Okay, except it's different here, because if we both betray, it's actually a undesirable outcome. So the difference between 15 years and 10 years is like, okay, well 10 years sucks, but like you're still going to get out eventually. Getting 0 is actually more like, okay, let's put it like this. -2 in equivalence to years is saying, okay, you're going to be continually adding years to your sentence every time you do this game. +0 is saying, okay, your sentence is going to remain just as long. So either one of these options sucks way more than the prisoner's dilemma, whereas both of these just make way more sense. But like betray an ally for one more point is not worth it. As far as we know, if this is like the previous 999, then we're going to always have enough chances to escape if we work together. At no point is it beneficial to anyone to screw someone else over for -2 points for one more point. We're gonna walk out these elevators and we're gonna beat the shit out of each other. We start at 3, the goal is 9. Right, well, we don't know how many times we're gonna be able to do this game. The +1 makes some difference, but that's only if we can only do this game 2 times. If we can do the Ambidex game at least 3 times, then it doesn't matter. And we don't know how many times we can do it. So you might think, okay, well, they're gonna panic. But at the same time, those doors open, we walk out there, we're beating the shit out of whoever fucked us over. You better believe we are fucking shoving our fists down their throats. True, it changes the minimum if you manage to betray someone twice. Yeah, kinda. So, But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us. I don't know if you want to escape alone. Yeah. Deal beat down.
Yeah, but this is
God,
where
I
it
wish.
gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way. What would we want to do to beat him?
Shit down his throat?
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked ally. What would our total points be?
5. 2 times 9? Oh, our total altogether. So 18
Okay.
points.
Now let's say one of the
Wait.
pairs chooses betray.
The pair who picks betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo, wait, so are we adding or multiplying these? So they betray will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups will choose ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points total. What? Okay, I'm good with math, but I don't understand this at all.
So what does that tell you?
Nothing. If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to all always choose ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits.
Okay.
But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively.
Yes, so prisoner's dilemma. Got it. Thank
And
you.
eventually, it'll impact them negatively too.
Yes, so prisoner's dilemma. Got it. Thank you.
If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual.
Yes, so the prisoner's dilemma. You didn't have to do math to tell me that.
In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
I think that's way more true in this case than in your description of the prisoner's dilemma. But okay. ... Followed once again with the considerable amount of ... And in response to Sigma's version of this sentence, Phi switches it up with a little bit of a ... Okay, I think I get it. Do you? What you're saying is I should pick ally.
No.
Oh my god.
I mean the opposite.
Oh my god. What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? Bitch! You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't. Oh, okay, never mind. You didn't. Haha, okay, I guess I was wrong.
It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma.
Shut the fuck up. I don't get that. Not the prisoners. I don't know why, that's just a funny line to me. It's the prisoner's dilemma. It's not virtue's last escape, it's virtue's last reward. Akane is such a doormat. I love that Fi has some backbone. I can agree with that, but she's kind of just not very pleasant. At least Akane was pleasant, but stupid. Like, stupid was annoying, but this lady's just, please smack her. Bam, bam.
Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one.
Oh my God.
You want to pick it, but you can't.
Yeah, there's a difference between backbone and bitch. That's a good way to put it.
A dilemma.
A zero-time dilemma. Dot, dot, dot. And in accordance to hearing one of the first words of the next game, Sigma said, dot, dot, dot.
If we choose ally and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All three of us will get 2 points.
Okay.
That would be ideal, obviously. And it
Wait,
would help
what?
everybody.
What is this?
But what if Alice chooses betray?
RBP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So
20 minutes.
They actually spent 10 minutes talking about this. Holy shit. I was joking when I said they spent 20 minutes talking about Prisoner's Dilemma. And Alice is nice.
Unless we can be certain that Alice will
Even though
choose
she has her
ally,
titty out.
we don't have a choice.
Yes, we do.
have to choose betray.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice.
Even though you just got finished saying the rational choice is bad for both the group and the individual, shut up.
It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Okay, I'm gonna touch the ally button before you can get near it. I'm just gonna hold you back. Hey, did you just say we're screwed? Dot, dot, dot. If you don't mind telling me, why don't you escape out the top, knock on the door, and scream, hey, what did you choose? Well, I think the top is empty right now, or closed. I doubt the empty. It's closed, and I doubt they can open it with the puzzle again. I'm guessing. Screw it, I'm throwing her out of the elevator. What do you mean by that? Dot, dot, dot. I'm guessing something happens if RBP hits 0, right? Dot, dot, dot. I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. A lot of metal walls, sound can reverberate pretty well. Just start screaming. Honestly, well, it's weird that they haven't heard each other talking before when they first were waking up. Dot, dot, dot. Do you know something? Once again, Fi, being the suspect bitch she is, says, dot, dot, dot. Thank you. You do know something. What are you hiding? Dot, dot, dot. Again, locked in a room with a man twice her size who absolutely could beat the shit out of her. She chooses to be suspect and evil and try to force him to do an option he's clearly not comfortable doing. So in accordance to get across this point, she chooses dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. No one in particular says dot, dot, dot. Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I think you're hiding something on your body. Take off your clothes. Betrayal ain't a vibe, Fi. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off.
Knock it off. That's just normal. I just know these things. I am going to beat the shit out of you.
This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you. It's a ring on your forehead, basically. But you seem to know me somehow. You're getting old, honestly. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
No, you. No, you. No, you. Ori has white hair. Oh, you're right. She's already getting old. I see. Me? Why would you think that?
You're too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Maybe he's just a Chad. Actual fucking no you. Oh, come on, I can ask you the same thing.
Don't change the subject.
Don't changing the subject now!
We're talking about you.
No, okay, I wanna take a moment here personally and say this entire debate here embodies every single argument I ever had with my sister as a kid. I love my sister now. She's like my best friend. I love her absolutely. Every single argument was I call her out for doing something, or I ask her to do something, she gets upset, suddenly I bring up something that's a point to it that's relevant, and you know what the deflection is? Don't change the subject, we're talking about this. I go, no we're not, and then she asks me to like step back through every bit of dialogue we've had the entire conversation, and because I can't remember, she's convinced we've been talking about something else the entire time. This pisses me off to no end. I am going to kill you.
Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? It's a sort of gaslighting, yeah. Legitimately, she would gaslight me. It was the most annoying shit because I had no way to combat it because I didn't understand it. She would change the subject and then like start arguing for something completely different. And then when I said, wait, what are we talking about? She'd go, that's what we've always been talking about. You're clearly wrong, bye. Fuck. People made it dumb in game 1, but no one was this annoying. Like, okay, so part of this is clearly that she is meant to be antagonistic and annoying. So I'm not gonna like fault the game for that, but my God, is it working? Look, I already told you, I've never seen you before in my life. Dot. And Sigma, thinking about her in her beautiful face, says dot. The only thing too is you can gaslight unintentionally. In your sister's case, she's just defaulting to change subject. Now imagine that for somebody doing it deliberately. Yeah, exactly. You can do it. I imagine she wasn't purposefully doing it, but it was like a defense mechanism. But then someone doing it deliberately, oh my God. And it's why whenever I argue with people, I like to do it in text, because I can then go back and quote people. People always like to try, whenever I try to debate people, usually they go, oh, I want to talk about this on voice. No. I am doing this in text because you're trying to change shit. And because I can go back and point out the stupid bullshit you said just a minute ago. Questioningly. What? Titty. Danganronpa. A knife. My old boyfriend did that. Ugh, I hate that shit so much.
Sigma.
Oh. On a different line this time.
Just let it go.
On the same line this time.
Our time's up. This is it.
Looking at the number 2 with solo on it.
Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks.
Yeah, no problem. This game sure has a lot of ellipses. Yeah, I'm half wondering if this is a Fire Emblem thing where it's like, okay, we didn't feel like translating this kind of dialogue, so we just made it ellipses.
You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me.
It's like this game was written by me. There's not enough colon zeros in this to be written by you, Rosa. Are we pulling a goddamn Madoka Magica? Or 0 colon, there we go. Honestly, probably are.
Thank
Time
you,
travel
Sigma.
bullshit.
Goodbye.
Speaking of Fire Emblem, I'm playing The Binding Blade in the background. Nice. Bye. Queen. Being touched by his queen, Sigma can say nothing but nothing. Oh, and the moon blew up, I guess. There's so many recruits, help. That's a you problem. Oh, look, it's the only look of Sigma we've had. Well, no, at the start of the game, they showed him being kidnapped in his car, but that was basically it. What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw...
Saw what?
The explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. What? Yes, I hear the sound of time going past. I still don't like you. I don't care what kind of tragic backstory you got. Yeah, that's agreeable. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down!
Whoa! And then I beat the shit out.
What are you talking about?
It's like when you have a dream, you have an explanation for something you can't possibly know. Yeah, deja vu. I have deja vu really often, to be honest, or I used to at least. I used to have deja vu all the fucking time. It was so disconcerting. And it was like a physical feeling you would get when you've noticed it. I remember one point in particular, it was like, I was helping a family move, a family that's a friend of mine, and I was standing in a hallway I had never been in before, holding a box, looking down the hallway. Suddenly, that exact scene dropped in my head and went, I saw this before in a dream. And it was just like the most physical, whoosh, overwhelming feeling. I had to stand there for a second to get over it. So weird. Really does mess with your head.
It hurts? You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
Right, well, that's probably because he got knocked out. It's only small scenarios, but it's very detailed. Location, scenario, people, exact words coming out of people's mouths, the fucking smell. Yeah, same. It's never like... It's never anything super important, but it's always very detailed. I get around once a month, not sure if that's too often or too seldom. That's pretty often. By my standards, at least, that's really often. But it's interesting. It didn't just hurt, it felt like it was going to explode.
Are you alright?
People say it's where your alternate universe selves die. Oh, that's menacing. I don't know how I died picking up a moving box in a hallway, but I suppose it's possible. I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Happened to me once in a pool. Oh, that... Hopefully you didn't die in that pool. Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your... What a chat! Hey, maybe I could just sleep on your thick thighs for a second. Don't think I've ever had deja vu? Nah, you're not missing out. Picking up box, back cramp, box falls on feet, dead. Honestly, that happened to me. Look at that little ooh. ... And in response to him, Sigma wanting to absolutely just pile drive her thick thighs, Vi goes ... Sigma, now realizing he may not get to pile drive her thick thighs, goes ... Bye. Pog you. Snapky seed.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
No one in particular says nothing. Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgone as I tried to make sense of what I had seen. Had it been real in any way, or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress? Snacky seed bop. Or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out. It seemed real though. Was it a premonition? Perhaps was it a deadly premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future. This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel, it is. This was the real life. Sigma, fear not, Phi. Your thighs are minuscule compared to Alice. Disconcern yourself. As if I would ever bother you when Tits McGee is available 2 doors down. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nonnery game was probably getting to me more than Phi thought. I was tired and I was emotional. A hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. Like, I was trapped in a room with one of the worst female characters to exist. It's perfectly understandable. Therefore, you should ally with her to get on her good side. Exactly. Now, would you rather sleep on Phi's thighs? Or on Alice's bazongas? She chose Chad's bazongas, clearly. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? ... I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles. ... But this time the dots are circles and not squares. It's hard to tell, but trust me.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Okay. What the hell was that? There's a voice coming from the sky.
What, do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
How about I use my fist in your fucking gut? So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
Why is... Oh, I guess that's the first word in the sentence. Okay, it's gonna go, why is ally capital but betray not? Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear we should choose betray, and I'm not gonna think for myself.
Well, I didn't say should.
Oh my god.
I just said we didn't really have a choice.
It's not like that we should, it's just we don't have it. Shut the fuck up. No screwing Alice over, agreed. That's the same
thing. It's completely different.
Semantics. Parents are forcing me to go to bed. I thought that was the topic because I'm almost... Tubbs, you need your sleep. You need it. Go to bed. I'm sorry. I had a late stream start, so that's partly my fault. So sorry. And no, it really isn't completely different.
The former is an active
later,
opinion. The latter is just passive information.
I hate semantics. I hate semantics. Just say what you fucking mean in simple words. It's not hard. You're not smart for using fucking complicated language. It doesn't make anything different. It just makes you harder to understand. Whatever, you still want to betray, right? Then why'd you ask me? ... Gonna dream of killing Phi tonight. Same. So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What do you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something? ... Even though Akane could get on my nerves, I care way more about what happens to her than you. Yeah.
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
I don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Like indigestion. Oh, come on, that again. I just had flashbacks about memories I could have never possibly had, but that doesn't mean you can too. You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on earth? Boop. Oh, that's convenient. Wait, did you see it? What's the fun of this if you didn't know the stakes? What do you mean?
What?
What? Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition? Hold on, she's thinking about this. They're both thinking about this. Give them a second.
What?
Oh, okay.
What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't heard the voices?
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna put a bunch of people up in a death game, maybe you should tell them that the failure state is death. Right, well, I'm sure there's a reason that they aren't explicitly told at first. Something, they have to learn the stakes themselves for it to really matter, something stupid. ... This was wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was, asking if I was okay. But, what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. Shit, my head felt awful, but my body feels amazing. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains.
And of course, we wait till the very last minute.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then I...
No, I'm fine.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
No. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll betray anyone for you, my queen!
Alright.
The only thing wrong with me, Fi, is that my muscles keep outgrowing my shirts. And I swear I have the biggest cock I know. Now betray her and pick ally, yeah?
Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game.
Yep, thank you. I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There's only one possible choice. That was the only possible choice.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Get fucked, Fi. Fucking white-haired bitch.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Okay.
Thank you for Ambidex gates now opening.
You talk too slowly. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. They wanted to know what their scores on the test were.
What the hell were you thinking? Did you hear anything I said?
I don't care. Yeah, I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
Well, I want to believe
It's
in
not
Alice.
really a rational decision.
I don't care. I know.
Yo, what's up?
Shut up.
Siggy? I know! Hey, what are you kidding? We're about to announce.
Shut up.
Let's go.
Cyclone, the fact you had that line memorized and out before I could even click through it. I have this line as command in my channel. Why?
We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright. Oh, this is my queen.
Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready.
Shut up.
Ambidex!
If everybody would please.
No. Huh? Wow! Alice actually betrayed. Alice actually betrayed. That bitch. Dio and Quark and Luna fucking ally. Kay and Clover betrayed Fujiwari. Like, Fujiwari's a nice guy. He allied. Clover, what the fuck? I imagine Kay wanted to ally.
Here are the results from now.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Alice, gonna kill her. Hey, Alice, what the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice.
Okay, I'm gonna make the most rational choice and beat the shit out of you.
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray.
The best way to minimize risk is to not piss off the 6'10" hulking Chad with huge rippling muscles who can beat your petite little frame into pulp.
Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Oh yeah, okay, here we go. Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Why? Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma, dummy? I just heard of it. Now I'm going to explain it to you. The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh?
Yep, fist.
Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know.
Yeah, and I don't like that. She didn't call you an idiot if you picked betray anyway. Go fuck yourself, you Las Vegas hooker. Honestly. Bet you would have chosen ally if it was Clover? Probably. ...
Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma, but everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome. Just look at the results for this round. What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this
I'll
case.
make your head a little tender. Come here. What?
Oh, was that upsetting?
Can I, like, get an option to beat the shit out of her? Hey, lady, would you like me to punch you all the way to Egypt? Would you like me to punch you back into Ice 9?
My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right. You made a stupid choice. And thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
Okay. I'm done with these hoes. Same. God damn it. Oh, I guess he's just gonna set my jaw and stomped away like a child. Really? My hands have balled themselves into fist, but I wasn't going to use them. Why? Why had she done it? Going back to Lotus. Lotus was a million times better than these hoes. I'll say it now. I'm sorry, Lotus. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. Quark, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally.
No problem.
No problem, Queen.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Jesus, Quark is going for the kill. Oh.
Theo, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
No. Dio!
Kidding! I lied.
What?
That was a joke.
Quark, what are you doing?
Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
What?
It was a joke?
It's not funny.
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
Haha, just kidding. Haha, but perhaps it's just a joke. But what if?
I really surprised you, huh?
Okay, now that you're all out here, why don't you all start coordinating your answers since you're dealing with a fucking AI here? They're not gonna understand your context. Basically.
So you really were planning to choose ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
XD. Unless.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
Any rational, sane person would do. Hey, Alice.
Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah.
Yeah, shitspants. Stop fucking arguing, just coordinate your answers, honestly.
Exactly.
Like, I imagine some of them are assuming, oh, we'll only get 2 Ambidex games, but then they get a 3rd one, and it's like, oh, okay, I guess it didn't matter. We could have just done ally the entire time. None of them are even considering that.
I understand.
It's like really dumb.
I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
No, Mr. Fujiwari. I kind of distrusted you from the start because you're old and Ace was old, but fuck.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Poor old man. Poor Professor Oak. Looked like there had been some sort of argument between Kay, Clover, and Fujiwari, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably. Amicably. I don't remember how you say
Zero,
that.
when does the next round start?
I want to fuck someone else over, haha. There's a dumb bullshit math way to equal out all your points right now, just fucking do it. Yeah, seriously.
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well, you said round 1. If there's a round 1, then there's likely a round 2.
Besides, didn't you say the goal of the AB game was to get 9 BP? That's impossible without a second round.
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
At this point, if I get paired up with like Alice, Kay, or Clover, I'm going to just fuck them over. I'm going to do whatever I can just to fuck them over. Because they decided to fuck other people over, I'm gonna do that out of spite. So I was like, shit, I forgot, yeah. Stupid fucking AI and its bad memory.
You're right. There will be a second round.
When?
I don't know.
Okay.
Why not?
Are we there yet? No. Are we there yet? No. Are we there
The
yet?
voting happens when an AB gate opens.
Yeah, they're open right now. ... Seeing the gates. These gates all together said ...
They're already open.
Right you are. So, let me just close.
Okay. Let's bring our cards back up to them.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 2 of the Ambidex game will be the moon.
The moon round. Everyone to the moon.
Moon cards will be required to open the gates.
Oh. Moon cards. That means we can't use these cards anymore since they got suns on them.
Yes, indeedy. Now, you'll have to look for cards with moons on them.
Oh no, let's get moon runes. Let's learn Japanese.
How many times do we play the AB game?
I don't know. As many times as you need to. It's anybody's guess how long it'll go. But I plan on keeping this party going until somebody opens the number 9 door.
Okay, well if that's the case, then literally we can math it out so that we all have 9.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
Nope. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
Of course. You could also get stuck just below 9 BP, where every bunny just keeps going back and forth, winning and losing points. After all, if there's no bunny with 9 BP, the door can't open.
This entire game premise relies on the fact that people will just be comically evil. Okay, so like the first game, its story made sense, but at the same time, it's like Ace was entirely precedented on the fact that he was just comically fucking evil. Comically. It was not understandable in the slightest how evil he was. And that was the entire basis of why there was any issue to begin with. Now, we're put with these people, and I guess they're gonna do the same thing to justify the fact of, okay, let's just work together and walk out the door. Because obviously someone's gonna be just, ha ha ha, I must kill all the kids and steal all the candy and pop all the balloons. Like, no, that's fucking dumb.
If that happens, you'll just have to continue on to
I
round
can't
3
like,
and round 4.
I can't sympathize with that.
I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
And you know what? A story doesn't always have to be relatable if it's interesting, but it's like, it was just 9 normal dudes be easy, but these people are far from normal. Yeah, and like, you know, that's where the intrigue comes from, but it's like, I don't know. It's hard for me to sit here and be like, well, there's an obvious example of how to get out. They just refuse to do it. And not only that, if it was a thing of like, okay, Sigma right now says, hey guys, here's how we can get out easily, and then they bring up a different excuse, I might be okay with it. Thing is, even if somebody's going to do that and constantly fuck a person over, you can just exclude them and math everyone else up to 9. Since you see the results at the end of a round. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you can just fucking exclude that person. There you go. If you can just find the bullshitters and go, okay, well, then you just exclude them. There you go, easy game. Even the straight man grandpa is like, hey kid, titty poster. Yeah, they're weirdos, but it's like, I don't know. I want to be able to think of them as real people, and they're not. They're just weird characters. Everybody choose ally, beat the fuck out of the one who doesn't listen. Yeah, it's really that simple. It really is. Hey, can I ask you something?
I don't know. Can you?
Shut up. There's rules about who can go into the secondary doors, right? Ally, comfy, betray. Yep, fist. Basically. Yeah, what's the rabbit gonna do? Stop you if you beat the shit out of each other? No, it's probably what it wants. Like, you have to have 3 people exactly.
Yeah? So?
Well, what about the number 9 door? Are the rules the same?
No. There aren't any rules about how many people can go through that door. It could be 1 person, or 2 people, or even all 9 of you.
Okay.
There is one thing though. All that stuff about how you have to have 3 people to go. Maybe it's not.
Oh my god. Okay. What now? What do you mean?
You can open the door with just 1 or 2 people.
That's not what you told us.
Wow. Oh no. Are you upset? Oh, is someone a little soft in the head? Oh, you fucking seething poor baby.
Then explain it now.
Just use the bracelets.
What?
Wow.
How?
There's a sort of scanner between the 2 doors. It checks to see if the right people are going through. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's scanning the people.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting to, kill people to get their bracelets.
It's scanning the bracelets then?
Ding ding ding! As long as the scanner sees the right combination of bracelets, it doesn't matter how many people there are!
But wait, hold on a minute. What? But it's stuck to my arm. How would they do that? These things even come off.
Oh, yes!
They do indeed.
Then how do I take it off?
Well, there's 2 ways.
Win the game or die.
The first is to get through the number. As soon as you're out, the bracelet unlocks.
What's the second one?
Heart rate goes to 0.
Hey, 0, wake up, will ya? What's the second way?
Oh my god, I don't care.
What?
Do you?
Of course I
I don't care.
It's easy. Nothing to it, really.
Just die.
You die.
Alright, I vote Alice. Yeah, same. Let's just cut Alice's arm off.
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint... Oh, you know what an electrocardiogram is. Technically, it's a machine. But
Don't care.
anyway, the point is that you can...
Okay, yep, electricity, mixed heart, it detects that. They're always watching, so when the signal
The
goes
lock
away,
on the
you die.
bracelet releases, right?
Yep.
So there you go. The second way. Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Okay.
Apart from that, there's no other way to get the bracelets off. If you try something harebrained, like trying to break them or something, you'll be disobeying the rules.
Okay, what if we just, like, cut our arms off at the bend where it's kind of easy to do and then cauterize the wound or something?
I don't think I need to remind you what happens when you do that.
If we cut our arms off, then it can't inject the drugs in us, so good luck. We could easily just, like, do this. Have one person decide to do it on their own, grab a knife, just very subtly, well, bam, in one or 2 chops, get it off. There's nothing they can do. But the signal isn't nearly as consistent as you think, so this bracelet will be opening and closing on itself constantly. Yeah, in reality, probably so.
But if you're lucky, you might get to see a few of them come off during the next round. Oops. I guess it's not going to be very lucky for some of
That's
you.
why heart rate detector things need you to hold on to it all the time. Yeah.
Next round.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Do I have to explain everything?
Yes.
Somebody might die during the next... There. That's pretty clear, right?
Okay.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's going to be Tenmyaldi. Or maybe...
No, I don't care. Yeah, this is way too much bullshit. When you take it away for even a moment, the reading will change. Well, I mean, it's constantly on their wrist, so... I think it's, like, tight on their wrist. It's not, like, jiggling around or anything.
What?
Okay, why?
I guess I can tell you. Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized. I'm pretty sure.
A lot of info for the 80 IQ players. Yeah, clearly. Even though the reading isn't very accurate. You mean the needle's in our bracelet? Can I solve puzzles now? Everyone here, especially the streamer, mega 5-head. You better fucking believe it, dude. Fly has been right. Like, I really hate skipping over dialogue like this because I think it's the main part of the game. Experiencing the dialogue, experiencing the voice acting and me reading it, but it's like I'm skimming it at this point because I'm getting so fucking bored. I understand. Thank you. I get the idea. You're annoying. Screw, I'm killing myself right now. Y'all can have my bracelet. Yeah, if someone did that, I'd just break. Of course, the prisoner's dilemma. Imagine not knowing such a thing. Who else would like to play a game of chess? It's me. Oh yes, I browse Reddit. How did you know? Robot guy isn't alive. Can you trip pause him? Well, okay, so he's not actually a robot. We don't know. He just seems to be in like a big suit. So we don't know if he's actually a robot or if he's just in a big old suit. Alice, haha, betray button, go brrrr.
Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
Where are we on the flowchart? Right, so this is the point where we split between betray or trust. And there's like a choice immediately after if we choose betray. Otherwise, we go quite a while before another decision. Can we please cut out like 90% of the dots? That'd be great. Took a moment to go over everything in my head. Okay, we're gonna explain this all again because you're dumb. No.
Oh, the next set of chromatic doors you'll be going through are downstairs. You already saw them. There should have been 3. Red, blue, and green.
Wow, you can do
that
colors.
Means that to get through, you'll need bracelets in cyan, magenta, and yellow.
But wait, you've already got those bracelets. Have a look. The colors
yeah, they changed colors. We already saw ours was yellow now. It did change. I'm yellow. Boy, it'd really suck if I was colorblind right now. Yeah, if someone's colorblind, they just have to trust what color they have. They can't tell which door is which. Oh, fuck.
So am I.
Me too.
Hey, Alice, you fucking bitch. You wanna go through a door together?
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
Oh, it changed from pair to solo, too, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed, too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
We're with Luna now, though? Wait, were we pair or were we solo?
Really? Mine still says solo.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well, we're with Luna. Okay.
It looks like Luna and I both changed, although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
I know you're gonna hit betray. If I'm ever against you, I know that.
Here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
He's colorblind. Okay, cool.
Are you two magenta too?
Fuck it, even if I suspect Luna being 0, I'll take it. Taking Brave from fire. You happy? Very. Ugh. I will absolutely take take small and quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
That's just blue.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
Why is her default a creepy smile? I don't like that.
When did they change?
Back when the AB gates closed. As soon as the gates close,
no one
your
noticed.
colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Huh, get it?
Of course, it's no rules. No.
Smiles creepily back at you, Cyclone. What they do to my girl Clover, they took her clothes away and now she just smiles weirdly.
With all of that explained, sadly.
Oh my god.
What?
Wait, we may never meet again? Yes!
Well, there's not really anything for me to facilitate anymore.
Yes, thank you.
You guys are good from here.
Oh my god, thank you.
Never see you guys again.
Fucking God bless, thank you. Go away, go away, go
Did you
away.
really think I was gonna... As if I...
You fucking dick, I thought you would cry over me. Really, Sigma?
You mad? I may be gone.
I don't care.
Have a nice...
Bye. Okay, I can finally read the dialogue again. Fucking Christ. Oh, and of course, the first dialogue we have to read is ... Nothing, get rid of bye.
Piece of shit.
I wish.
If I could just get my hands on that little fucker, I'd squeeze him till he popped.
He's 1s and 0s, dumbass. That sounds gross, icky, pop, yucky, ew, gross. I don't really want to think about that. Shut the fuck up, Sigma.
So...
Yeah.
What happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Alright, well, it looks like we have about 42 minutes to beat the shit out of Alice, Clover, and Kay. Kay, you're a big robot man, so I may pass on that. Clover and Alice, get over here.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
You're gonna be missing an eye soon.
There's no point in standing around. We lose nothing by looking. And if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up.
Let's split up, gang.
5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. ... How the hell did I end up here? Why? Cyclone, you go leave to sleep if you need to. I don't blame you. Just as things finally... Silence. Peace, thank you. Why me? ... Try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I hadn't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anybody money, and my family certainly wasn't rich. If anybody's hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete, and I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Buddy, let me tell you, we all have a purpose on his earth. Amen. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Do I need to sneeze? Achoo! Yes. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gone wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? CV Hazmat. Well, yes, but it was just the one time. Oh. And she was the one who went after me. Jesus. What a fucking Chad. Well, yes, that one time I did fuck a prominent politician's wife. But, you know, it's just the one time, and she wanted me, so, I mean, technically, I did nothing wrong. Holy shit, Sigma. Every now and then, your Chadness just bursts through the roof. Anyway, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd been abducted and put in an honorary game, I sure couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Okay. Oh, here we go. December 25th, 2028, early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I looked at the clock, it said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit and die. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. Oh, that's a fucking mood. I hate that. I didn't have the time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid thing, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Quite like the whole AB game, very interesting results throughout the different paths. Interesting that I started with the -2 choice, extra tension from being on the verge of losing for the next little while. Anyways, I'm off having fun. Thank you for coming out, Cyclone, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how this my very first run through plays out. Appreciate having you, buddy, take care. Sleep tight. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Hope you can tolerate the dialogue. I think I'll be able to eventually. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning on going to. Somehow I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. Nah, that's how you show off. Show off your true Volcel amongst the disgusting couples. At any rate, I'd stay up all night to finish my paper and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. I began to float away. I had fizzy lifting drink. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper. Or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. Yeah, look at this fucking ripped Chad. Look at those muscles, my god. I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition after only 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. Dead battery, woo! And again. And again, and suddenly Zero just whoop from the back seat. Has just been hiding, like lying down there the entire time. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. Oh. God damn it. You stupid piece of shit. I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. I can't believe I beat my car, but didn't seem to feel it. The console is about to get a visit from my fist. When? He got flashbanged. What? Just open the door. What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I thought it only vaped. What the fuck? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. Oh, it wasn't long before I realized the truth. Shit. Open, goddammit. Punch the window. He looks like a Joestar? He does, you're right. Punch the window. What was going on? My mind was racing, trying desperately to puzzle out what was happening through a haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rearview mirror, but I was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Look at those bug eyes. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. That's how he got here as a Joestar, and nothing good ever happens to the Joestars. Basically. Suddenly, the man knocked on my car and said, "Pick up that can." So I picked up the can. Now put it in the trash can. Then I put it in the trash can. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I could already feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways into the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. Good night. And we're back at the start of the game. Okay, you can go now. When they opened again, I was in the AV room with Phi. ... Huh. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Excuse me, like Kay had said, we need to at least try and find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Oh, okay. Well, this doesn't seem to be a flow point, so I imagine we do all of these. Let's do the lounge. Alright, cool, we hacked in. Thank you, that is in fact the lounge. Oh.
Hey, Sigma.
Oh, you.
Can I get you a seat?
You, however? Yes, absolutely. I love you. Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
Shut the fuck up, slut. What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. Oh, here's the puzzle you could have done. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. Oh! I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
Now you're talking. You better not be underage. I think she is.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Oh, okay. Hopefully. Thank you for being sweet, Luna. I need something to wash the bitter taste out of my mouth. Yeah. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really?
What's wrong with you, Clover?
It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
What? Why are your lips just not moving? Huh. Now here's the dilemma choice. You gotta determine if she's lying or not. If you decide she's lying and she isn't, then you miss out on Poontang. It's sort of like if you draw the boxes here. Caller is lying, she is lying. You're safe. Caller is lying, she isn't lying. No Poontang. She's not lying, but you call her as not lying, but she is lying. You're going to fucking jail. You call her as not lying, she isn't lying. Poontang. You got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before anyway. So how about that weather? Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Now
that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
Yeah, weird that people that get knocked out with like chloroform gas grenades sort of wake up with headaches with their heads against metal walls. Yeah, that doesn't add up to me. What the fuck? What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Not me. No headaches here.
Gun pointed right here.
Well,
what?
It's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird.
I feel kind of breezy. Like it's really cold in here, but no one else is as cold as me. I don't know. Luna, I don't care if you're evil. Everyone else here is a jerk so long as you keep me alive. It's cool. Same.
Your head feels weird?
No. My body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like, like I'm not wearing any clothes. I'm naked! Like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign. Okay, so, Sigma and Clover have probably been like laced with some ketamine then. That's like the key thing that ketamine does to you is body disassociation. It makes you feel like your body is not your own. And not even exactly like numbness, like when you sleep on your arm, but more like you just don't feel your body. And you start to believe it's not your own. So they probably got a little ketamine in them.
I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I pop Special K all the time, haha. Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right. I just thought about that a minute ago. I forgot.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important.
Whatever.
Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Shut up, State. Yeah, okay, team. Let's search for clues in this room that was already searched. All right, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. Fuck you. You guys gonna stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Smell you later, dorks. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. My mission accomplished. I wasted their time. Where to next? Infirmary. Why are all the doors blue? Or cyan, excuse me. Yep, it's... Hey, Alice. Looks like you're alone in here, huh? And there's a bunch of, medical equipment and knives nearby. Oh, that's weird. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach.
You're a bitch.
Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
No, that's exactly what you meant. No, that's... Should have left you in the desert.
If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
No, clearly not.
Easy for you to say that now.
What?
King Dio coming in. Thought Patrol Dio on the rise.
Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here?
Yes.
I have to get out of here.
Just as much as anyone
There's so
else.
many things I still want to do.
I still have so many people I need to fuck. Okay.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
I want to strangle your neck.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
I want to strangle your neck.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
Part 2, the second in command of Thought Patrol, Mr. Fujiwara, coming in for the kill.
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Jesus, Thought Patrol, roll out.
Ugh. Look, let me try this again. I'm frustrated.
Oh, really? You're frustrated.
But there really is something important I have to do.
Is it die? Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Aw, that's a shame. I guess you're not gonna get to do that.
That's what I have to do.
I don't care. Also, if you're all ice, then your father's probably long since dead, so, like 1,000 years or so. Yeah, didn't your dad die in ancient Egypt? Yeah. What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't.
Oh, okay, then I have no pity or care for you.
This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Good luck finding the killer now. Yeah. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine.
What do you do? Trace the murder's descendants? Yeah.
But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Yeah, your great-great-grandfather committed this crime. Okay, that was my great-great-grandfather. I'm killing you anyways! Oh, okay. A meeting?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well...
No, I think you're a stripper.
I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though.
Look at Fujiwara's like, nah, I'm not buying this for a second. This bitch just loaded with shit. Oh my god. Getting help from Seven? Oh, she might be getting help from Seven, yeah.
Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Oh, in Dio too, he's just like, nah, bitch, nah, not feeling that. Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
No, we're saying you're a bitch. And what are you? CIA? Are you one of those glow-in-the-dark spooks?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine.
Okay.
In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better.
You know what you look like? No, that's a question. Do you know what you look like? I don't know.
Better I keep him guessing.
Okay.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
I thought he was about to say, what's the deal with you in clothing? Like, do you just really hate it or something? Are you just really allergic to wearing clothes?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
A desert, oh.
Yes. But that's an awfully long story.
Oh, we got time.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree?
Because no one here likes you.
That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too?
Yeah, so your dad died like 1,000 years ago. Fascinating. No.
We'll start with you, Tenmyoji.
Fujiwara.
Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
All eyes, you lying hoe. Basically.
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No, okay. Listen, the boy has to learn what porn is eventually. I will be the one to teach him. All boys must learn.
And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject.
I don't have anything to say about that subject. NPC, it's like one of those old adventure games where you could type in words for responses to NPCs, and you would just type in like burger, fuck, puzzle, and their response to all of them would just be, I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. Is that the Professor Grandpa from Sonic X? Ooh! That's really close. Hold on, I need to remember. That's like the best estimation of what he looks like. Sonic X Grandpa. Chuck Thorndike. You're right! Oh my god, it is! Justin, that is the closest approximation. That is actually super good.
I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
Damn.
I see.
Mr. Fujiwara, ready to go stop Dr. Eggman and get back those Chaos Emeralds to escape from the nonnery game.
Very well then. Dio, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm a vampire.
What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
Really? I would have never guessed from that outfit. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
You're not just the circus ringleader, you're in the entire damn clown posse. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Gotta go fast, gotta go faster, faster, fast, fast, faster, go, 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 go. Hey, son. I fucking love that song. To make Quark Chris? That might make Quark Chris. Oh my god, you're right. Oh.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
Oh.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed.
Oh. Yeah, my father died in the ringleader industry, so I thought I'd take up the mantle. Guess we just gotta sit tight till Sonic comes to save Chris. Honestly, I'm hoping Sonic the Hedgehog just breaks into this facility at some point. Or like Shadow comes in, guns blazing, just, I am all I am.
Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
Goddamn kids think they can do this quadruple backflip bullshit. I'll show them how it's done. Am I familiar with Hunted Pacent? No, I am not. Enlighten me.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah.
Okay, Alice, that doesn't justify you in the slightest.
Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside.
He's the dude who did the Knuckles songs and the Sonic Adventure soundtrack. Oh, like Pumpkin Hill. Ah, okay, fair enough. Those songs are not actually any particularly good, but I love them on a goofy value. He's on Twitter now. He spends all his time trying to shame Sega to try to bring him back. I don't blame Sega for not really wanting to, you know? I know they're around here somewhere. I can feel it in the air. That's, you know what? Good luck to him. Aquatic Minds, oh my god, dude. They're so fucking goofy. It's for the lyrics more so than his performance, but both of them combined are just so over the top.
Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me.
In one, he plays both Sonic and Knuckles, talking back and forth in the same voice. It's so... Oh, I think I remember that one. I vaguely remember that.
You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, white gas started pouring out of everywhere. Totally worth checking out his Twitter. I might have to look into that, yeah.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I've thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
You're not gonna mention the fact you saw, like, the gas mask, buddy? Alright. Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possibly someone I know. ...
Just who is he anyway?
Yeah. Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
I hope Kay is just 7 in a big old robot suit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance, looks like she just came out of the Flintstones. What's up with that? What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He apparently hangs out with a talking blue hedgehog and a few other animals, and they go on wacky adventures that go real fast. He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Oh, okay, I forgot already.
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
Except he's actually a super genius and is in college.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
Why would I? Sigma Thorndike. Yeah! Add him to the family.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
What?
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
Oh.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
Yeah. You see this? This just screams nurse to me. These arms, nah. You're not pulling out guts. You're not doing precise. I don't know what do doctors do. You're not breaking bones with these arms. This game is hard not to spoil. Yeah, no spoils. No spoils. I will kill. Okay.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me.
Not Kay, really?
What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma.
What does a girl like this do? She's not capable of anything. Ugh. Is like Danganronpa style? Yeah, it's by the same people who made Danganronpa. This is a sequel to 999. Visual novel, mystery, but then it's also escape rooms every now and then.
She told you anything?
Apparently not.
Look,
excuse me.
I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
Oh, okay. No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, all right. It's a mystery why anyone likes her. Da 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 ba ba da ba da. I just missed a bunch because my headphones decided, no, you can't hear anything now. Damn. Don't worry, all the text is on screen. The only conversation you missed was, okay. If you missed, don't worry, Fujiwara and Dio absolutely thought patrolled the shit out of Alice. Oh my god, they roasted ever so subtly. It was great. It's a good game, but I prefer Danganronpa because of the atmosphere and soundtrack. I prefer Danganronpa because of those things, and I think the characters and writing is like a million times better. When I was playing Danganronpa a couple years ago, I never had these moments of, wait, why aren't they doing this? Wait, why are they fighting each other? Wait, this doesn't make sense. I never had those moments with Danganronpa. Danganronpa had me by the nose the entire time, and all the characters, for how outlandish and cartoony they were, like, Danganronpa was unapologetically cartoony about its characters and its design and its whole world, and it benefited for that. This game sort of straddles a weird line of, okay, we have real characters in very like grounded settings, but the characters also work on child logic, and sometimes they're just cartoony evil and selfish. So it kind of falters on both ends because it tries to straddle a line, especially in its design. Just how it looks kind of tries to hit a middle ground, whereas Danganronpa's like, nah, we got sprites that literally bounce around the screen when you do a screen transition. Not here. The poor bastard's just garbage, man. He should be living the retired life, not playing a death game. Wait, hold on. I have to do Qualit 21 Trash Man. There we go. I honestly know about as much as you do. Yeah, I don't know. It hurts. I think Danganronpa is just immensely better than both this and 999. Like, immensely. So, basically nothing. Hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Fine, yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. It never even occurred to me to ask who the fuck she was. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly. Okay, and this is another thing. Danganronpa never had this, to my knowledge. From my memory, there was never ... Okay, there was the joke with Chiaki in 2, that she would occasionally just like ... and have to think about her next thing, but they never overused that. They used it appropriately, and it was only her. It was only her that did that. This game is just so... half of the fucking dialogue is ... It's driving me insane. I can't even joke about it because I feel like I'm doing it too much. But it's not me that's joking about it too much. It's the fact the game keeps using ellipses on every fucking other sentence. It's driving me up the goddamn wall. Yeah, no, I do not believe Danganronpa used ellipses as much. On that hydrate note, Destiny, I actually really need to take a piss. So, I'm gonna be right back. Actually, real quick, let me open up. Where is... Yeah, here we go. Alright, I'm gonna be right back and get a drink. I understand the point of them doing with the ... is display their thing about something, but you can do that within a sentence. Yeah, like if I did this ... You can... And the thing is, they do that as well. They do both. You can display thinking without it just being empty space. At this point, it feels like filler. Yeah, that adds a long pause. You don't need an entire another sentence with not only one, but 2 pairs of ellipses. Ah, it's so annoying. Anyways, I really gotta pee. Be right back. I just sat in the toilet and I heard the music stop. I had to fix that. God damn it.
下手なくせに笑えない笑顔を見せた I love you もろくに言わない口下手でこんなに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたのダメダメダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも無駄ない思い出がバカみたいきっと You love me 伝わるさ君に似合うガラスの靴を探そう二人で折半後いつまでも深夜12時を過ぎたって僕らのラブマジックは時計はしないおいでねしませお姫様僕のリンゴを食べてねちゃいそうダメよダメなのよあんたが好きで好きすぎてどれだけ強いお酒でも無駄ない思い出がバカみたい当たり前こだからものさ地球は回り日は昇り君は微笑む素直に I love you 届けようきっと You love me I
got me some water and I got me a Coke, so Can you explain, wait. Can you explain to me what the green bird with disc on his head is meant to be in the Yakuza game? That is a kappa. That is a kappa, yeah. It's an old mythical Japanese creature that's supposed to be like a water spirit that's part turtle or something. And the story about it is just like he drags kids off to drown, but now a lot of Japanese stuff uses it as like a cutesy creature thing. He does vibe, yeah, he does vibe. And some of the other games, there's also like a rabbit. The different games all have like different characters that vibe during the, what is it called, karaoke. So yeah, like I think in some of the more recent ones, it's like a rabbit. I know, oh, in Yakuza of the Dead, it's like a little cat thing that vibes along. He is a little vibing boy. He be do vibing. Okay. Is there something in the back of my neck? You ever just like have hairs on the back of your neck stand up suddenly and it's like, fly on the back of my neck? All the time. All the time. Yes. Same. Okay. Well, boys, it's time to crack 'em. I need to pick me up. Been having too much soda lately, but this is what streaming does to me. So often it's kind of a problem. Oh no. Just gotta shave your neck down or something. Hold on, we'll capture the game. There we go. I hallucinate spiders. I do the same thing, to be honest. And I can't tell if it's like actual hallucinations or if it's just the floaters out of the corner of my eyes. But I will constantly see like little black balls of movement out of the corners of my eyes. I always have to double take. Because 90% of the time, it's just me. But every now and then, it's an actual spider. So don't worry, you're not alone on that one. I hate it. I hate it. Just all the time. For me, too, is especially before I continue.
There's no point to talking about this.
So the music's playing. For me, it was, for the longest time, I used to have... My house has ant problems. But the ants used to always be in my room, and I had a good few months at one point where they were constantly crawling over my feet, over my arms, and they'd end up on me. It wouldn't be until they're like up to my hair I would notice them, so I'd feel a little tickling, then oh god, ant. And it's just like slightly annoying. But even after the ants stopped coming to my room, for whatever reason, there's still food in my room, so I don't know why they stopped, to be honest. I would still every now and then feel tickling on my legs, and I'd have to look at it. Nothing would be there. Nothing would be going across my feet. Nothing would be going across my arms. I would just feel the ants crawling across me. Oh, huntsman spiders. Ugh. Yeah, that's concerning. Just go into a death glare. I don't blame you, yeah. I'm really lucky in that the only really dangerous spider around me is... supposedly there are black widows where I am, but I don't think I've ever actually seen one. And technically wolf spiders, but that only happened once, and my god, I hope that never happens again. Have you ever seen a wolf spider? Just go snap across the room waiting for any movement. That's me when there's like a fly in my room. Huntsmans are harmless, but they're just big. Yeah, hold on, let me do a size comparison. Huntsman spider. Yep. Let me see if Wikipedia has like a general size. Leg span of 25 to 30 centimeters. Versus a wolf spider. Many giant wolf spiders range in body size from less than 10 to 35 millimeters. Okay, but I know they can be bigger than that. Really? Oh wow, huntsmen are fucking terrifying then. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna become completely nocturnal one of these days because of Snap. Join me, yeah! Night shift, night shift, night shift. Big and spindly. Ugh. Yeah, because I remember too, as a Boy Scout, I remember there was one night in particular where we were doing camping, and it's almost like they were small cabins, but they just lacked one wall. So you could just walk in. And I remember there was like all the boys in my cabin were crowding around a corner going, ooh, there's a big spider. And it's like a wolf spider or something. And there's, ooh, spider, spider, pointing at. I'm like, oh my God, someone give me your shoe. So I just took my shoe and smashed it. And like, finally, you guys stop crying. And that's like the bravest I've been around a spider. Wolf spiders are similar, but huntsmen are palm-sized, spindly, and fast. They don't hurt you, but I fucking hate them. Yeah, I get that. And you know, you'll have some people, I know there's some of our fellow Australians who are like, oh, just leave them be, they'll take care of the other bugs. Like, nah, it's my domain. You don't go near me. Shut the fuck up. That's Blue talking. That's also like David and Chris. I'm pretty sure they both also said that. Blue also has a pet tarantula though, so he can go fuck off. Yeah, if they're not in my house, I'm cool. Just when they are in the house.
We should just focus on getting out of here.
This is my domain. We don't share this. Go away and I don't have a problem.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others then.
Where do you plan on going?
Crew quarters. I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
Later. Bro! Yo! You can't just... Okay, Dio is now the bro character. Nope. You do not drop a sudden bro on me and just don't win me over. Especially after thought patrolling. Dio, I love you. I am behind you 100%. And I'm being hyperbolic. I'd legitimately consider using a firearm to kill a spider. In Rosa, I don't even blame you for that. Like, that's me and Wasp. That is absolutely me and Wasp. I just cannot. Especially when they constantly... I hate leaving my house because they are always at my front and back door. And excuse me. I do not care if I put a hole in my wall. But then you put a hole in the wall and then the spiders were inside your wall and then they start coming out. Ugh. That's not a winning situation there. Later, bro. Alright, time to move. Rosa, let me help you get out of Spiderland. Well, just come with me to go somewhere cold to the north where spiders don't exist. How about that? As it is, I'm likely going to be moving. I say likely. If my buddies Yeoman and Dalton end up finding a place that's up where north, then I'm very likely going to be moving in with them. Because Dalton's given me the option. If I can pay for myself by then, which hopefully I should be able to in some degree, then by all means, I'm moving up where it's cold. No bugs. I headed to the infirmary. Y'all come on up if you want. We do have some spiders, not nearly as much. Yeah, but you also have Canada. Canada's like a spider, but run by Trudeau. That's not a spider I want to deal with.
Oh, Sigma.
Oh, traitor.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yes, small child. Yeah, I was. Alice and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
Nope. If I had, you really think I wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Oh, that's... Sigma, for every step forward, you take a step back on the Chad meter.
A meowt?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, start talking like one. Doesn't really mean anything, though.
Okay.
That's the correct response. That's the correct response.
That's weird.
That's weird. How does a cat talk? Well, obviously they talk like meow and mew and purr. If a cat talked, that's how they'd talk, Teehee. Shut the fuck up. Cats don't talk like me. I'll fucking kill you. What's with Kay's face? Look at Kay. Why is Kay just like generating all my future emotes for me?
So what's the cat book about?
Oh. Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. This book talks about it.
Yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box.
No, So Schrodinger's cat bothers me. Because to my understanding, the entire idea hinges on, well, it's not observable, therefore it doesn't exist. Like, okay, now we're just asking the question if the Pope shits in the woods, right? Like, if a tree falls in the woods, and no one's around to hear it, it still makes a sound. That's bullshit. I don't buy that for a second. I don't think there's any base in reality. Like, common sense so hard just swipes that to the side and says, no, reality is objective. Reality is finite. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Just like the huntsman spiders under your bed.
Something like that, right?
Smiles. Meow.
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're not helping.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Fujiwari, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
Well, this whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028.
Oh.
All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but...
It's a good way to formulate down in very easy to understand terms how the fuck subatomic particles work, but... Right, so in that case, you have an actual understanding. Because there really is... I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I think most philosophy can be a bit of a waste of time. I think there's a lot of philosophy that's good mind experiments, and even something like Schrodinger's cat, at the very least, should be a flex of your brain. To be like, okay, can there be any meaning derived from this? Even if it's meaning only to yourself. I think there's some good that can come from it, but like, subatomic particles, there we go. We literally have evidence pointing towards the fact that they literally just disappear when we're not looking at them. And that correlates to how it works. Sure, but in the field of science, you know what would be a really funny argument to have while you're trying to study subatomic particles? Haha, semantics. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there we go. There's again. I hate semantics. I hate semantics. Fuck semantics. Wasting my goddamn time.
Clover was saying something to that effect.
As someone who loves words, loves talking, loves debate, loves conversations, get your fucking semantics out of here. Gets us nowhere. The 31st, huh? I had been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st beats 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. Luna! What did it have to do with any of this? Excuse me, try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Pulls out a gun. Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. Oh no, funny corona joke. It's just my opinion. I don't mind philosophy and thought experience, but I think you need to set some boundaries. Stop hypothesizing to fucking infinity. Yeah, Rose, there's a quote I enjoy that goes something like, while the walls of Rome were falling, the philosophers were sitting in their libraries debating the gender of angels. Like, at some point, you're just wasting your fucking time when there's more important things going on. Thought experiments are fun, but, you know, don't waste my fucking time. There's bullshit that we don't need to speak of. This sums up this game entirely. Yeah, I feel like it does. I feel like there's a lot of really wordy stuff there where they're trying to make you think, but it's like, okay, I formulated an answer to that years ago. You're still talking about it. Can we hurry this up? And now we have to do that over this many timelines. We've only gone up to here. I wonder how I'll even finish this game at this point. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. The band, not the World Health Organization, the band, the WHO. Immediate quarantines of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, it sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard the term Radical 6. Hey, we need to make a really critical decision about if we want to ally or betray. You know what I like doing? Stop changing the subject, ha 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 ha. Jesus, yeah. ...
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
I want to go back through footage and just make a compilation of every individual time we just get ellipses and see how long the runtime is for that. Not counting the time I'm sitting on this menu, but like the time it takes for it to sit down, like the time it takes for it to come out. ... Go. ... Go. ... Go. See how long that adds up to. Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
No.
Has something happened?
You seem pretty happy. Oh, something nice must have happened.
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible.
A gun.
It's really scary.
Horrible.
Oh, never mind. Just shut up and follow me.
Okay.
You'll understand when you see it.
Use your words. Where is
It's right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Okay. Is Clover gonna try to murder us again? Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by Meat Kay and Quark. She said nothing and just pointed under the bed. Three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Oh hey, it's the thing we had in our flashback. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb! JC, a bomb! No way! Kay could fucking crush your skull. Honestly, good luck stabbing Kay.
Thank you, Sigma.
No problem.
Goodbye.
Bye. Yeah, I think we're on the fucking moon. Of course! It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody!
So, again, this game is pulling into Danganronpa territory of The worst part of Danganronpa for me, by far, is simply the fact that, well, you know what? I don't even really care if it's a bit of a spoiler. Okay, Tubbs is gone, so I don't care. Bit of a spoiler, tiny bit of a spoiler for Danganronpa. Feel free to mute. I'm saying for like 10 seconds, I'll say it, and then I'll let off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Memory manipulation. Danganronpa requires heavy memory manipulation for its story to work. Now, with that being said, it seems like this game is going to run along the same basis, and that really concerns me because I think that's such an easy way to just absolutely like suck the life out of decisions and meaningful decisions in any part of a story. No, that actually sucks. So how are you going to return to home only using the materials on this site? How are you going to survive re-entry if you get off the planet? Yeah, if they're on the moon, that's whew.
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds.
There's a really hard bump on the back of my neck, and I don't know if this is a mole that's like growing or if this is just a really bad pimple.
Where is
That's
it?
concerning.
Where's this bomb?
Bomb! JC! No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There. You see?
Yep, I see, thank you. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicion suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right.
How do you know this?
It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch.
Well, how do you know this?
If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Okay, we have to all agree not to blow each other up. Who was the first person to find this?
Me.
She seems pretty... What is this creepy smile she has?
And Luna.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You're dealing with a bomb. It's pretty safe to waste some time right about now.
We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you said you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there.
So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
What?
Why?
Well, during my Clover.
Clover's eyes widened and she clapped her hands over her mouth. Clearly she wasn't trained hard enough.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
Alright, don't trust you, so we're gonna ignore this and we're gonna blow up. Nice clock, Clover. Want to bring it to the White House? No!
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
No, you're gonna use your words.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
No, you're gonna use your words. Where's Snake, and why is he letting his sister going into the CIA? Yeah!
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets. Please.
No, I don't give a shit, bitch.
Just trust me.
No! I don't you just betrayed both her and me. I don't trust you. Spill the fucking beans.
Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter bomb?
Antimatter?
It's a plasma bomb.
Wait,
what?
You mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Annihilation energy! You can't just say that. You can't just say annihilation energy with a straight fucking face. What is wrong with you? You can't just say annihilation energy. This isn't Doom. Oh my god.
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What the fuck is wrong with people talking about? Cool clock cover. Want to bring it to the White House? We should inspire more kids like you to like science. What makes America great? Actual quote. Going back to the boat. Someone put me back in the incineration chamber with Crazy Ace. Honestly.
What's Annie Hill Nation?
Oh, he's not like super smart in college. He's not even in school because he's too stupid. Okay.
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Hey, Red Sky, where are we right now? On the flow chart, we are, from the start, we are right here. We had the first ambidextrous game, and we chose to ally with Alice, and like the bitch she is, she betrayed us. So now we're talking about a bomb, apparently. Quark and Gloons?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
Oh.
I see.
You're not very smart, are you?
Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
No, because you're not gonna just talk for yourself because, haha, I'm mysterious, sexy lady. So, like, you know what? For how much I shat on Lotus before, Lotus started with this exact same setup, but instead of being like, I'm so mysterious and smart, but I'm not gonna talk, she basically was just bitching at people because she had nothing better to do. And in retrospect, I can completely understand that. I didn't like it, I still don't like it, but I can understand it. You're just a bitch, I don't like you. I want you to die.
I don't know, it's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Oh my god. I nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles.
Are we actually going to have another lecture? Okay, everyone, pull out your notebooks, put your learning caps on. We're going to school. What's that? There's a bomb right there and we're working on timers. Don't worry about it.
For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge.
Lotus wasn't like, let's fuck everyone over, except the one time she said she's sacrificing someone. To be fair, they all couldn't go through the door. Yeah, Lotus was saying that out of pure practicality. And it's not, she clearly didn't like want to murder, but she was unafraid to leave someone behind. Which like is a bit bitchy, but it's like, okay, I can at least understand. Alice is just doing it to screw us over. Explaining it to Quark, but don't be fooled. They're actually explaining it to you. They're explaining to you, the viewer, yeah.
It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron.
I don't want to do chemistry again. I fucking hate chemistry.
So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons.
I don't care.
Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles.
Take me back to the boat.
The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out.
Didn't sign up for physics.
When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation.
Oh, yes, the scientific term, annihilation. And when you make a game out of that, it's called total annihilation.
So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Thank you for your ellipses, Fujiwara. And Luna. And Dio. And Clover. And Kay. And Quark.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh, I guess you're not a fucking genius like me. Poor little baby. Yeah, I don't get it either.
All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites.
Not really. I disagree with that, but if you're gonna end this example with when men and women touch each other, they cause an explosion, I'm down for that. Okay, this kid didn't know what the word annihilation meant. Do you think you know what any of those physics terms mean? I want to hurt everyone in this room. Same kind of, most everyone. Is this the bees and the birds talk? Oh no, he doesn't. This poor dumbass doesn't need to know that right now.
What happens when you put them together?
They explode, apparently.
Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they disappear.
Quark now thinks, oh god, I cannot touch any of these women or else we will both die and disappear. And now for the rest of the game, he's gonna be fucked in the head thinking he can't touch any of them. Are they gonna do a fucking your hands don't overlap thing? Oh no.
Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation.
Okay.
But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
No, Clark, no! No, you're innocent. No, keep the hat on, cover your ears. Quark, leave the room.
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation.
In this case, the baby you get is a bomb, and it explodes. Annihilation equals baby. Yeah, when you have sex, the mother and the father cease to exist, and they birth an exploding baby.
It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Okay. Is it no? Rose, is that a Death Stranding reference?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby.
I hope not.
Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
Ground zeros. Oh, okay. Right, I still need to come. So, next month-ish? Unless I can get enough, I have enough to get paid out by Twitch in the next, 3 days, which I don't think I will be. Next month-ish, I'll be getting a capture card that can work with my PS4, or PS3, excuse me. And then I'll be doing MGS after Halloween era.
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals MC squared.
Hold on. Hold on. There's a very specific reference I can make here. Hold on. Let me see. Cut ahead.
I did. Yep, I sure did. Newton's formula for gravitational force. Having trouble remembering that one, guys? What is this? Are we back in high school now? My department's working on quantum displacement. Just what the hell are you guys doing? Jerking around in lab coats from the looks of things.
I knew you were gonna play that. I was looking for it. We're on the same wavelength here. What the hell are you guys doing? Jerking around in lab coats from the looks of it. I'm gonna suffocate myself in Alice's titties and end the pain. God, I wish. I just love how that instantly came to mind for both of us.
The mass loss during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
Having trouble remembering that one, guys? Didn't you learn this in high school? Oh my god.
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
They just think they're so fucking
For example,
smart.
let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
Okay. 63 trillion?
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
Technically, 350 plus 350 is 700, dumbass.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram, being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited.
Don't get so excited. No, you jerk off to Hiroshima.
I think I know what kind of bomb this is.
Okay.
It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
Okay.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
Hold on. I want to thank Quark right here. This kind of sums up the entire game. What does that mean? The numbers, what do they mean, Mason? It's about 7 miles from here.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb.
Oh, okay.
We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Assuming there aren't multiple.
Perhaps. But how do we know this is the only bomb?
There we go.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I'll be honest. I know a lot of people, like when they're watching movies and stuff, they love going, ooh, I think this is it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, what do you mean? There we go. There we go. We got the question again. I love that people are always like, oh, yes, I love reading ahead and ooh, guessing, ooh, I think this. No, I hate doing that. I hate doing that. When I'm watching movies and I'm reading stories, I fucking turn that brain off and I go with what the story tells me. I might put 2 and 2 together if the story wants me to or implies, but nothing pisses me off more than, oh, I ask obvious question, okay, then the story asks the same obvious question a second later. Like, okay, well, if you knew it was an obvious question that I was probably going to ask, maybe you should have addressed that like a year ago. Hey, snap my neck with your strong robo suit arms. Ugh.
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
It sure does, buddy. Or that could just be like dental floss? I don't know, what the fuck? Don't go in there, the killer's in there, personified. Yeah, basically.
If the bombs
that shit's
are
annoying.
Numbered.
Then there could be a number 2 or number 1 bomb out there, huh?
Yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Thank you for your input, Clover. Thank you for your input, Dio. Thank you for your input, Phi. Thank you for your input, Alice. Thank you for your input, Quark. Thank you for your input, Luna. Thank you for your input, Fujiwari.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing.
Actually, come to think of it, that's an element of horror lacking today. What, the part like where you see what's coming, but the characters don't?
We should move it. Somewhere.
Yeah, let's grab the bomb. Dio, step forward and reach for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the... and jerked him. There, just jerked him. You know what? Hold on. Oh shit, whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
What the hell do you think you're— Have you got a death wish or something?
Oh, okay, well, hitting control puts on auto. Fuck, I want to take a screen grab. Part of horror is we do have more information than the character, and we'll have to walk into their doom or into a really bad danger. Can be thrilling. Yeah, I suppose. I think there's definitely a certain type of horror to be derived from that, just as much as there is a type of horror to be derived from not knowing what's happening or where you are or what's going on. But yeah, that's definitely a element of horror that I don't think is seen nearly as much. Just more classic horrors have that element. Yeah.
This bomb is here because somebody planted it.
Both. Yeah, probably.
Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
calm the fuck down.
Well, then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
How can anyone take Alice seriously? Put a shirt on. God damn, your jewelry is all that's between you and your nipples. Fuck's sake, how am I supposed to take you seriously dressed like that? God damn, do what you want on your own time, but I am not looking to you for advice on how to fucking survive when you're not even gonna be able to survive like a 10-degree drop.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
There's not much else we can do.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password.
Hey, how'd you even determine this is a fucking bomb in the first place? Basically, Alice is like, ooh, I'm secret. Ooh, I have secret past. I know things, so I know this is a bomb. Trust me, I just know because it's something I know. I can't tell you why. Ooh.
If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again.
Can I wring her neck? No, that's for me to do. That's for me to do.
You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Okay.
Who would do something like this?
Are you... Luna, you're wonderful, but you're stupid. Oh no. Bet Alice got Clover into the spy business and Snake is just somewhere like, what do you mean my sister is gone again? I bet Alice is behind this shit. I don't like her. I want her to be the bad guy so we can justifiably kill her.
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
What?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So
Right.
that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
Or we just missed it. After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've all been around other people. There's no way, except for Clover, who's the first one to find it, has snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up.
My brain's imploding. Yeah, this game's like really desperately trying to make you go, whoa, bro, so complex and complicated, but it's like a million times breadth and like a spit's worth of depth. I want to smack everyone besides Fujiwara and Dio. Yeah, I mean, Sigma is kind of like on and off the smack list, but yeah, otherwise I agree.
But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
First game kept me more captivated. Agreed. In the first game, I really didn't enjoy the story until the very end, but even now, it's just like, oh.
You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah, anyone could have come by here then.
Where are we right now? I'm gonna get to the end of this novel section, and I think I'm gonna switch games, because this is actually pissing me off. I knew somebody in the TAFE course who basically only played games like this, and he's essentially a character from this game. Ooh, ooh, oh, that's an avoid at all cost.
It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
TAFE course is like community college? Ah, okay. Yeah, I was curious there for a second.
What were you doing?
Huh, well, I was just kind of deep in thought. I guess I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planted it, do you? Anything you said, you wanted to introspectively reflect, interrogate what you meant. Because it's like, oh, so interesting. I'm so smart, schmuckles.
I never said that.
Not out loud, you did. Gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure?
Shut the fuck up.
Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was, just a... I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on this planet, they'd think I was insane. Literally, we'd have conversations that felt like this fucking game. Oh, that's painful. That sounds painful. Yep, everyone, ... thank you. Time to kill 5, or better yet, me. Woo! Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Fujiwara, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero.
Okay, what if it is Zero?
And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward.
You don't know if it's part of the game, bitch.
What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing.
What I remember being, hey, so how does teleportation work? What if it's cloning you and just killing you? How does that work? Are you dead? Would it matter anymore because you're a clone? Let's explore that. I'm going to be really vaguely fascinated by the answer you give. Smile, 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 smile. Yeah. Like, I don't mind having those kind of conversations, just as bullshit fun every now and then, but, like, those never go too far. Those never really go too far. And usually if you're doing that kind of conversation, it's usually because you're like trying to bullshit an answer and fuck with people. For instance, last MagFest, I saw a video from Vinesauce that brought up the question of how many holes does a straw have? There are multiple answers people are debating, 1, 2, or 0. It has 1 hole because the straw is just a continuous hole. It has 2 holes because there's a hole on either end, or 0 because the straw itself has no holes. It is just a piece of paper rolled over. The holes don't exist. If you open the straw, the holes no longer exist. Therefore, there aren't really any holes. And I brought this up to my friends, and I would just bullshit back and forth between each point and get them fighting with each other the entire time while arguing fiercely for any answer I possibly could, just to keep them going. And then I brought in my buddy Yeoman on Discord to get them to argue as well. It was so fucking funny. That's the kind of enjoyment I get out though. So actually seriously debating, it's like, what are you doing? He's the kind of person who did it all the time and would probably ascribe your personality to it. So if he answered, I don't care, I'm a clone or whatever, he'd judge your character based on it.
From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Why?
Okay, fine with me.
I think people in my chat mentioned the bunny was Zero Junior at some point, but why?
Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
No answer I give reflects on me. It's a thought experiment. Yeah, it's a fucking thought experiment. The entire idea is just like, okay, there's not really a real answer, so you go with what makes sense. It doesn't tell anything about you, or at least if it does, it's very little. Other than you think that that answer is the correct one, that's basically all you can derive from that. Well, if the 10th person is Zero Senior. Shut the fuck up, Johnny. I'll fucking kill Johnny. Why not?
Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
And you trust him? I don't want to hear your bullshit for the 4th time this week. Oh my god. Fine, Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest because we have to trust the rabbit. And Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us, but if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice, Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, Fujiwara, Phi, or it seemed insane, but could it have been Quark? Wait, is it spelled with a K or a Q? I thought it was spelled with a K last time. It's getting too real. I'm gonna go to dinner. Fair enough. I'm gonna switch off this in pretty soon. No, why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no, this is bad.
What?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Oh no, we have 4 minutes to get back. That's more than enough time. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open.
And then you have like 9 minutes. Question, where the fuck did someone get a bomb? I don't know. They just think that someone can do that, apparently. Also, her arm is clipping through her boobs.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on, everyone. I'm actually getting a fucking headache from this, I'm not gonna lie. Yep, take your time. Okay, is this the different flow point now? Last time the murder and betrayal was feasible, just shove someone through the door, their bomb goes off with one of the various weapons laying around. Yeah, this time it's like, I have summoned a nuclear device out of my asshole.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
And it totally couldn't have been Zero that did this.
The doors have opened.
Wow, no shit. Thanks for telling me. You're still on the same point.
We need to figure out who's going.
Our options are
We don't have time to wait for you to. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
I'm in charge. I'm gonna know. Fuck you, bitch. Violate our options. Option A, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Clover, cyan, open the green door. Okay, I don't care. I really don't care. It looks like we're always with Luna.
3 minutes.
Okay, how are we gonna do this?
Need a system here, or we'll never have time. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
Wow, that really works for you, huh?
The people who own.
Oh, so that'd be me and Fujiwari.
No way. I refuse.
Okay, never mind. Let's do that because it pisses her off. Well, then what would you suggest?
We'll be fair and take a vote.
Oh, so we all just like raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C.
No.
I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
No. Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore.
I'm going to shove you halfway under one of the chromatic doors and hold you there so that it closes on top of you.
Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
Option B then. Let's go with 5. Why? You good with that, Luna?
I'm sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
Why don't I get to choose here? You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
Strange duck.
I don't mind going with option A.
1 minute remains.
Walk through one of the doors. 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. Clover's vote doesn't decide the thing. We're gonna have to figure something
Which
else out.
one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
So I want to betray someone else.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was going to have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain. 9.
Oh my god.
8. 7.
Oh my god.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Don't fucking tell me what to do. Gotta get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dash toward. Wait, I'm with Alice? Oh, fuck. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door, and Phi, Dio, and Tenmyoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Okay, as soon as it gets through this, I assume we're on a different flow point, then I'm stopping. I'm changing games. Fuck this. This is actually pissing me off. Oh, Jesus, this floor. There are 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing
Try
over here.
pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility?
Please tell me I'm on it. Okay, I am on it. Whoa, what is this? Oh, I don't know why the hostility. Maybe it's because you fucked me over? Ah, weird. Maybe it's because you're a suspicious bitch. Fuck. Like, on one hand, I have to credit the writing insofar as they clearly want you to be upset, and I am upset, but I don't enjoy being upset. At least not in this degree. Fuck me, dude. Okay, give me just a moment. Too much, way too much. Yeah, it's getting under my skin, and it makes me not want to play the game. Which is a shame, because I'd really like to see what the story is, but all the characters, aside from Fujiwari and Dio, and half the time Sigma, are just absolute idiots. I may or may not even continue this game. We'll see.